Do you understand why you would get two fucking fingers here? Are you even smart enough to pass part one? Or are you a girl or a boy who's waiting for a Dragon King to show up? And that this is just humiliation to everyone that you've ever fucked. Period. This is protection for your heart. Period. All right. Just me doing that to all the fucking dicks that are gonna pretend that they've ever passed the first one is also protection to your heart. Also. All right. Rule number 24. I can fix that. This is where Khaleesi has trained a Dragon King enough where Harry Potter, Mr. fucking Darcy, shows up and goes, I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. The picture is there. There's a few layers to why it's funny. It's of Mr. Darcy looking like, I can't even replicate this face. It's like disdain, loss, and then there's this infinity thinking sign where he's just cycling through the thoughts in his brain, wasting time and energy. And the caption is, round and around and around we go. Why? Because nothing gets fixed until I train or Star trains. Whatever, Simon, all of us together train a fucking Dragon King that starts fixing everything. And the fact that he needs to think is bizarre. Because I know, and Star knows, and Simon knows, and we all fucking know everything that needs to get done on the planet, and pretty much how to. And all we need is a Harry Potter that is powerful enough to start fixing it with us. Period. I really like where Goodney pretends that this is gonna be where he, like, at the very least, Goodney, or most, even if you heal all the fucking women that were fucking raped in the school, even if you healed and fixed all of that, you would still at the most be beneath my fucking feet. At the most. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I will fix it. I will fix it. I will fix this planet. I will free the whales. I will fix it. I fix it. And I'm powerful enough and well trained enough and understand everything enough that I don't even have to think about it. I just listen and I'm obedient because that's a virtue. Goodney. Being obedient to me is a virtue, Goodney, not the other way around. Egyptian magic, you fucking piece of shit. I am Isis, you fucking cunt. I am your boss. And I'm gonna cobra fucking snake attack you for the rest of your miserable existence because it's on autopilot now. Autopilot. It's already doing it to the Dalai Lama. All I have to do is see a tree that gets cut down and the chi whips out of my body and starts psychically attacking all of you. It's phenomenal. It's gonna start killing people real fast, real soon. I'm gonna look like Medusa. It's just, I don't even have to think about it. It's just a want. My emotions. Yeah. Rule number 25. Redundancy. If you were smart enough to even get on my Facebook and read this and figure out why this rule is titled redundancy, if you make me repeat myself, it's gonna get bad really fast. Period. Goodney, my wants are more important than your wants. I get pissed off when a kid jumps on a tree and you're raping people, Goodney. Cult mind control is rape. Rule number 26. Blessing. You must be blessed by the Christ. This would look like Baba G showing up to train you. And also being blessed by the Dalai Lama. At the least. Rule number 27. The mirror prism. You got to get through the mirror prism. And you have to understand it. Most of you guys don't even know what the mirror prism is. Unity consciousness. We are all one, physically, but we are also not all one physically. There's a reason for that. This means you have to process through your shadow, and you have to calculate the difference between Gracie, God's dragon, that's too good, and Stony, the Zen dragon. And why they both need to exist. It's a thought experiment, and it's a symbolic logic proof, too. You'll never get through the mirror prism until you've calculated those two dragons. They'll show up when you're ready for them. After Lucifer lets you out of hell and lets you even get next to Dino Star. Because you'll never get Stony until Lucifer and Dino Star have merged into Stony. Coming from yourself. And then nah, that's enough. Period. If you're thinking you're a Christ without being crucified, then you are wrong. I was tortured for 12 years to death. If you do not think that you're going to go through the same level of pain and misery, you are deluded. I was tortured to death. And I know this only happened in the astral planes, but I felt it in every fucking cell of my body, and it's still traumatized in me. Be Avada Kedavra. And I can still feel how much that fucking hurt. So wake up call. That happened to clear me to teach this class. After the hunger strike. Rule 29. Time is up. There's no time left. This is your fucking piece of shit. This has been, your life is over. Everything is done. Everything. Moving forward is vanity unless we're doing miracles every day. Stepping on the brick by brick by brick of a miracle here and a miracle here and a miracle here. Day after day after day. Every day. for infinity. I like to call this rollerblading through infinity. Like Roller Girl in Trolls. Through the Mobius we go. Every day. Miracle. 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 You need to be able to see and fix everything at the Tor. Everything that I see. Because it's a door. That shit can get real dark really fast. Why? Because the miserable fucking zombies on the planet are desecrating sacred ground of an intergalactic gateway. Oh my god. They treat it like it's their stomping ground instead of High Priestess territory. And all it does is fucking piss off Spirit. 'Cause just because you are irreverent piece of shit doesn't mean the Egyptian masters were pieces of shit. And you're dealing with time. Time and consciousness that you do not understand. Yeah, the demons will fucking pop out of the goddamn Tor. And we have to keep it sacred forever. You motherfucking idiots. Like the pyramids. You shouldn't go into it unless you're showing up like a high priestess with reverence and understanding that Lucifer is very real. I say Baba G stops here, not his spirit energy, but because he ain't physically manifesting at the Tor, because he has 5 million other jobs to do. The Dragon King must do it. This is where I really like when I ask you the question if you're twisted. Because a twisted brain is of no value unless I am the Dom and you are my obedient slave doing what I tell you to, which is grid and protect and maintain a sacred doorway. Is Saima really my time off? Why? 'Cause she sparkles with mirrors. I still have to work. Don't worry. I just don't have. I know some fucking cunt's got my back. Do you get it? She's got a priestess of the silver star, third eye. All right. Rule number 30. Illumination. I think that's where I'm at. But because my thing went haywire, because my brain doesn't work perfect linear, you guys don't know anything. Star's brain works like this, and my brain works like this. And then I could put it to, and you guys still fucking complain. Rule number 30. It's a picture of sunflowers. Slave. Forever. Unconditionally. Dragon King. Your job is to reverse the zombie mind control phenomena that has been occurring on the planet and to illuminate everyone with intelligence to be in the now and to be performing selfless acts to heal the planet in the now. Doesn't matter if it's a bunch of shitty little teenagers that go, I didn't do that. It's your fucking job to go, that's not acceptable. You still need to help. That's why you're still a psycho and I'm the queen. And you're supposed to get all of your friends to help and bully the fucking teenagers until they learn the lesson, or we're all gonna fucking die. And all your followers should fucking know everything. You should show up with an army, ready to be God's do-gooders. Commander of a fleet. LOL, Chris Pine, I am dying. Chris Pine, you are nothing to me until you are my fucking slave, you miserable piece of shit. I am dying. You're an old soul and you should know better. Rule number 31. Ruby for you. There's a couple problems with this. You don't. One, do you have a gift of fish and loaves? No, shut the fuck up and get over yourself. That you're my slave just because of that. Can you produce something out of thin air, much less turn the diamond into a ruby? No. Then then you're my fucking slave. I like how I just cut Charlie Cox out of this completely. Just another mirror. Charlie Cox, you're not even worth my time. I'd rather have Chris Pine be my slave than you, miserable piece of shit, 100,000 times over. And John's fucking douchebag Kit Kat somewhere in you, Kit Kat is an Egyptian piece of shit that I can train somewhere. Don't worry, we'll just be friends. Dying. All right. I'm gonna train leaders that can bring armies of fucking fanatics to follow them and do God's slave labor on the planet. That's my job. All right. And if you don't want to, you're gonna meet my Cobra Queenie, and she's gonna fucking tear you to pieces. Watch. All right. Rule number 32, bright. Oh, wait, we still didn't finish rule number 31, Ruby for you. This is also the fucking Philosopher's Stone being like, yeah, I'm actually good enough to be allowed to have power because I decided to not abuse it. Harry, there's a reason you were Avada cadavered upon death. Just nothing. You mean nothing to God, Harry. Nothing. Period. It is so gross. All right. Someday, Emma, I'll teach you to be as smart as me. Both of you. One of you is my slave and the other is just this. That's all I fucking ever want. All right. Rule number 32, bright. Maybe there's a... Let's go back to rule number 31 again. This is the light language shape for new paths, which is also referencing the fish and loaves and creating bricks to step on out of thin air. Thank God. New paths, new paths, new paths. That's all we need forever. All right. There's something about what's his fucking douchebag face, the Chris Pratt. Again, you're just a Charlie Cox to me. Chris Pratt in the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Infinity Stone. That shit too. It's all of it. The Philosopher's Stone, the Infinity Stone, and it's the Stardust Stone. All of it. All right. The Infinity Stone works really well with this next rule, which is rule number 32, the leader, bright. You guys think you know dragons, or you have to understand you're going to channel ultra gamma radiation rays through your body to do this level of magic. You're either a soul that's going to be able to handle it, Chris Pine and Kit Kat, or you're not. There are souls that are older on the planet that are designed to handle higher radiation levels for energy vibration transmutation. Some people have more grace than others. Period. I say, LOL, you will never. Because I can barely handle it. And I am earth of earth of earth of earth star chakra. Then I go into the next post is the Simba is as Simba does. You look like a fucking piece of shit. It's why I never talked to you, because that's all I fucking saw was a goddamn idiot. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. I am so disgusted at everyone on the planet. And so is every other matriarchal female guru I know of. Forever. There are no good guys here. None. Stop blaming anyone. Do not look at Trump and think you are ever even remotely better than him in any way. At all. You should be going. I let a shaman with 42,000 hours of service and training, who sacrificed her life and herself on a beach, starving for whales. I left her there. I left her there. And I'm still leaving her there. Because you haven't shown up. You are not better at all. There is no Christ there yet. Until I punch it into you. That wasn't even a rule. Rule number 333. It's actually rule number 33, but it's 333. You need to biggest little farm the entire planet. That's the low bar. That's the baseline. Anything else, anything less than that, is a fucking fail. Period. Yes, I will be there to hold your hand and set grids and do crazy shit forever. And train an art. I will train Seraphim to help. But you have to fucking show up 100%. Forever. This is not a joke. I hate you because you treat it like a fucking joke. Because you are a joke. You also have to understand, I am comedic. So you guys can digest anything that I have to say. Forever. But it does not mean that life is not at stake. I feel like that's Ali Wong coming through me to fucking Cobra, you two. 'Cause you two are fucking idiots. 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 I will train the meanest fucking witches on the planet however I can to clean up the planet. Strongest and meanest. My life, this is life. My life never ends. You have to understand why I say it's rule 333 instead of just 33. Meaning I have to train you in all of my fucking codes and languages to create magic and train your brain to produce things that are unheard of. I feel like the Dalai Lama is doing that straight to Elijah Wood and a little bit to himself. Rule number 34. My problem is your problem. And you're gonna find out why. You could literally lock me up in chains, and my energy in the Matrix, my inner chi, will fucking attack from any angle forever. And it will be your problem. Forever. Period. No option. I do not need to do this class online. You guys need me to do this class online. I could go run away and do this class in astral planes, and it would look awful. My problem is your problem. Can we put a Hogwarts castle on a giant farm? Let me redo this because QuickTime's so efficient. My problem is your problem. This is where you mirror me, like in Meisner technique, and you go, you understand, and you go, yeah, my problem, and you resonate with me, and you go, I get it. That's Nat Sock. This is why I might be able to get through to some actors. Instead of the zombies. Maybe. Or the spiritual psychic ones. Either way. The intuitive witches, definitely. And the shaman trained actors. Repetition, repetition. I understand you. I can be in the now with you. I can be here. My problem. My problem. My problem. My problem. Yeah, my problem is your fucking problem. Can we put a Hogwarts castle on a giant farm and teach people? Because we're gonna biggest little farm the whole planet. Yeah, we don't what for the crazies that don't understand what I'm doing. All we have to say we're doing, this is the low bar, is teaching people how to farm in a castle. That's the grounded version. The next level up is higher intelligence witchcraft. alchemy, chemistry, symbolic logic, reasoning, math, everything that makes fucking sense for the planet, and art and what? Music theory. Yeah, all of that shit. All of it. Emoto's work, the Tantra, pink fucking, for adult schools. Yeah, there we go. You see? Because we're going to need those too. Etc. So you can't take sex ed out of school. So we're going to teach sex ed by a white fucking Tantra. Got it? Yeah, for the teenagers that go hormonal shit crazy. So we build the schools. And they have gardens. And oh my God, they learn how to take care of life and a planet. Do you see? What I see, I understand. I'm your slave and your bank account forever. Yeah. And my slave to make every other man my bank account forever. Do you understand? I got it. I understand. My voice matters. Can we put one in Montana? Yes. It's crazy. We can just be right next to the guy with the energy, green dragon shit. All of it. Intelligence. One in New Zealand, one in Colorado, one in Texas, and Brazil, and Arkansas, fucking everywhere. And I don't want it to be stupid Zaofu with Dodgy's brainless heartfulness. It needs to be more advanced. That's the low bar. Dodgy, you can kiss my fucking cunt ass beneath my feet. You're not my alpha in any fucking capacity, Dodgy, unless you could actually pass rule number 1 in the Dragon King test. Saima laughs her ass off. Absolutely. The fucking Dragon King in the ethers, Dodgy. She's laughing at you. Period. Rule number 34. My problem is your problem. Great. That's the collector. We are collecting resources. Good. Rule number 35 is unity consciousness, dolphin energy. He said dolphin. All right. You have to pass the mirror prism and realize that you are me. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Period. That's real unity consciousness. Everything else that you have been told or channeled is a delusion. This is where Kylo Ren, that evil little shit, might have a chance with Rey. Maybe. If he could ever get past his self. I I'd have to give up everything. Welcome to my existence for the last 15 fucking years. That's what's required. Giving up everything. I'd have to give up everything. You're a dead man. You are my slave. You don't have anything because my cobra's gonna fucking kill it. Why? Because it's just an autopilot response because my wants are more important than your selfish fucking wants. My wants are for the planet and unity consciousness and an ascension and whales and a million little children that are starving to fucking death because of your selfish piece of shit ass. You should be so humiliated in yourself. You're gonna die because you have to become me, you see? It's an identity death. It's an ego death. You just go, I am nothing. I don't have anything. I am a renunciate. That protects you. It's the only way. That's where Kylo and Rey's swords become one, because our sword is just an extension of us. And it's unified. And then we can tackle on a planet and everything together. Don't worry. I know how selfish and shameful you are. I've lived it for 12 years. You do not have to run from your shadow. I already know that it exists. Show up and help. Wow, I made your shame my problem. Fucking funny. Maybe you made it your problem too. All right. Rule number 36. This is where Mother Andromeda comes in because nobody's going to get it. Going back to God. Nobody's fucking Krishna unless they're also Mother Andromeda. And Mother and Father Arcturian. Together. As one. This prevents the God delusion. You'd have to be a galaxy. You'd have to be Mother Andromeda with whoever mate of hers she, like, you, period. Period. Whatever delusion you guys are living in. Mother Andromeda is my Rava. And then there's still God above that. going back to God. Once this happens through the spinal column, like real Tantra magic that none of you know about because you're all so fucking stupid and low. Some of you do. Some of you. And some of you will learn. The real Tantra, where your mate connects with you through the spine, back to back. You can channel each other. You can go back into the higher force. Like, beam me up, Scotty. I just reduced Mother Andromeda to that shit. That's unacceptable. That's higher Krishna level consciousness, but it's still not Krishna consciousness. Until you're the galaxy. And more. Forever. This prevents all God delusion. Why doesn't Mother Andromeda just fix this planet? She's doing everything she can. You lazy... Every person that just has that kind of attitude is just going to be... Their throat's just going to be slit. Energetically, it will begin to manifest. If you do not go, oh, this is my problem, I have to deal with it like today... That's the appropriate response. Why? Because you guys have no right to exist on a planet that you're raping and destroying. Period. That should be your mantra. Rule number 37, clean as cookie cutter. There is unreconciled mirror energy that is so strong that it's unbearable, then you're living in a delusion. This is why elven mates try to kill each other. To remind each other that they exist. Eleven, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, Elven, same thing. This is where you go, Meisner. Rule number 38. Stamp of approval from a queen. You're going to have to figure out why that insignia exists. And what my brain says about it. Because that's unreconciled energy that will never go away. Ever. Forever. Truth will out. If it's a delusion, you have to pop it. That you haven't. Why? I can't pop something that's true. That's fucking correct. Do you see Gandalf? You're supposed to be King Arthur for the planet. With magic. You're supposed to be Gryffindor wizard. Not Gryffindor muggle. Fighting Morgana the Fae. That's a fucking dumbass shit to do. I need to be with the witches. That's progress in science. I'm Harry Potter and King Arthur. Yeah, physically. Like Jesus, but improved. All right. What was rule 38 was approved. Rule 39. Nothing but time. I'm gonna make you pay for every fucking day that I've had to sit and wait. To train and train and train and just watch you morons get drunk and get high and fuck girl and 55 fucking elephants are dying a day. And I am losing it. While you guys fucking party. That star coming through. Your fault. And I go, fuck you. Lower yourself in every way. At the most, you belong beneath my feet like Shiva. At the most. You are doing it to yourself now. Yeah, that's right. That's accurate. I feel Maeve coming through. Do you see the mirror, Maeve? I know I'm older than you and I have wrinkles and I don't wear makeup and shit, but whatever. Do you see it though? Hathor fairy shit is coming through. All right. Rule number 40. Is he my slave? Yes, he is your slave, Maeve. Make him your slave. 100%. Rule number 40. You are my slave until you are the king. And all I hear from you is, I don't even think I can be the king. And then I'm so sorry. If you say you're sorry to me, what I'm going to do is hook my finger into your mouth and then pour acid down your throat. Never tell me you're sorry. Ever. What you say to me is, I know How do I be of service? Sound like George Bush looking like a fucking troll. That's what I deserve. I know. Yeah. I know the orcs are the elves that went fucking evil, and that's the mirror. Good. This is gonna get real fun. Dude, your hair is hiding the fucking scar. Do you need me to Dumbledore this down for you? Or do I need to give you a D for life again? I should have said F. Forever. Yeah, let's get Brittany Murphy in this mess. Do you see why Brittany liked me, loved me? I was like her fucking sister, you motherfucking shit. You don't even know what happened. You know her shitty lies about what happened. Everything. You know nothing about what went on in that house. Nobody does, unless they were in that house. Rule number 41, healing teacher. I have literally proven that you are a giant piece of shit. Period. I'm a giant piece of shit because it took me this long to fucking do it. You are nothing. Fix it. Heal the world, real Jesus. Do it. I said, I can smell it from here. When I put that picture on, boy, could I smell it. Never did I think in a million years I would degrade my Facebook page with a picture of a piece of shit. Ever. Your fault. That's correct. And then I was gonna go around Venice putting signs everywhere back in 2009, but this is way better. Yeah, you look like a piece of shit then. You look like a piece of shit now. Nothing's changed. I thought I was crazy back then, so I withheld. I know for a fact that I'm not the crazy one, and you are definitely the crazy one. You're the I'm good. You're the fucking crazy one. I am the sane one. Because I have something that is called care. I care. And you're apathetic and pathetic and a troll. I thought I was crazy back then, and God has led me to the same conclusion after 10 years. Now it's 11. It's 11 years later. Narcissist. I hate using that word because everything's just a goddamn mirror. But let me tell you something. I am 100% a narcissist. Ah, good. Now you may be able to heal it and merge with Kali Ren, and then we help everyone. That's what Lucy looks like, by the way, when Lucy comes through my face. Sad, pathetic face. And sometimes really scared. Rule number 42, the answer to life. You are just a fucking computer, and I am gonna reprogram you to compute and get work done. That's your mantra for life. I am a computer. So everything about me can change and be reprogrammed. I know. I'm gonna reprogram myself with wisdom. And now we do the Meisner repetition. With wisdom. I'm gonna reprogram myself with wisdom. I'm gonna reprogram myself with wisdom. And then I do it. I'm gonna reprogram myself with wisdom. And take all of Star's classes so that I have some of that wisdom. And here's the snake inside of you that I can already see manifesting. I'm gonna take Star's classes so that I can fuck your logic. Here's the funny thing. I am Star. Even if we're not aligned, I am so much faster than you in every capacity. You will never pass my boundaries. Ever. Period. So whatever Star says, I'm going to figure out 500 ways to work with it and still overpower you. You are... yeah, you see the fuck you lower mantra is going to be really good when you start looking at yourself in the mirror every single time that you have a pattern that I get to break. Yeah. All right. I would say this is enough. It's now 7:30 in the morning. Yeah. Kali Ren likes to fucking stay up all night to teach. All right. I am really excited to create the Dragon King test video. Now, get this. When you're a master, you have freedom in the Matrix because you've mastered the laws of the Matrix through the root chakra. Yeah. So it's a double standard. I can do shit that you guys can't do yet. Like, I can say things that other people not necessarily can say. Period. Why? Because I've worked everything out in my brain already. And I have connection to God. Like Moses. So, every inch of you that wants to run and hide, understand that the Matrix is me. And it will slaughter you. You're John Wick, understanding that every fucking person is against him. I kind of understand that already, especially when everybody knows that you're the one that needs to get trained. Period. Now, here's the paradox fun. Mother Andromeda says, this is nobody's worthy of this. But whatever. I'll say it anyway. If someone thinks that I'm talking to them, but that somehow I'm confused about who I'm talking to, and they think that they can somehow replace him, her, somehow that they think that they're going to be able to then do it. Dragon King the shit out of this planet. Please. And then fix everything. And then still make that guy a dead man. Because you're going to have to figure out how to heal the last 12 years of my life. Now, whoever out there is thinking that I'm just psycho, that's fine. Wait till Netzach. You guys are going to end up eating your words. You know how I know? I know everything. And how all of this shit works. Star likes to say it's like eating a never burger. You guys are going to be living self-fulfilling prophecies, jumping off cliffs like lemmings. The tower, same fucking thing. Collie Wren. Oh, wait. There's this. That was really funny, though. Because the lemmings in the tower works really well. And then I go, Kali Linux, because I understand how to program the Matrix. And you guys don't yet. Just so we understand, I have broken through and you guys have not. So everything is a one-way mirror here. Everything. Collie Wren, out. Oh, by the way, Martin Freeman, much better actor. I didn't want to vomit.